Liverpool get beat in the last minute. I can't even be asked to do 5 things we learned. Be honest with you, I've not posted in 4 days. Look at the fucking state of me. I've gone awful cold. We were terrible today. I'll say it how it is, and I always have done here. We were awful. I can't even sit here and go, we're robbed. We should have easily got a point out of that game. A point was maybe deserved given the fight back in the second half, but the damage was done in my opinion. Alisson Becker deserves so much from that game, and it almost feels like the teammates have let him down. He's the only player for me who can hold his head up high in the changing room now. Alisson, I'm telling you now, I know Nketiah scored last minute, I know like Kamada had a good game and etc. Alisson was man of the match after 20 minutes. Salah could have scored 64 goals in that game. Alisson would have still been man of the match because he saved that game from being 4-0, 5-0 Palace. That's the only positive for me in that game. Alisson was fantastic. Other than that, we were terrible. Couldn't get going. Individual performances, McAllister, he's not been on it this year. I don't know what's going on there. And again, I'll say it how it is because he was our best midfield player last year and he's not even third for me this season. I think Jones, genuinely, is above him in terms of midfield bracket. I think Konate was poor. I mean, the thing with Konate for me is he's so great in the air, but then like when he gets dominated in the air against Mateta, who wants to give him that kind of physical battle, it's like, okay, what's left of his game? Because he's not particularly great at carrying the ball at the back. He's not particularly great at like he did a little chip today. I'm thinking, I love you Konate, but you're not Beckenbauer. You've got to know your limitations. Like, does anyone tell him that he's not particularly great on the ball? He needs to stop moving it out the back and pass to the more, with respect to him, the more creative players and the better players at doing that. You're good to an extent. Do you get my point there? Bradley I thought was poor. I thought it was the right choice bringing him off. He's had a few chances, ultimately had 4 touches in the first half. Salah, poor. There's so many men we can go through right now, but ultimately I feel like I'm going to fall asleep on camera. There'll be no YouTube video for obvious reasons. I feel like deaf, and I've just watched one of the worst performances of all time. Palace, fair play. Palace have been the better team the last 2 or 3 times we've played them, and that's fair play to them. One of the most disciplined sides I think we've ever played in my lifetime. And also Chiesa's goal. I mean, fair play to Chiesa for scoring the thing. It looked like handball. I need to see a replay, but it did not just come off Salah's hand. No, it's not as simple as that. What do I know? Last minute goal against us instead of scoring them. I'll leave you all there. Right, nice one. See you later on, and I'll be back soon.